So I was a very inquisitive child. But there is something that began to occur to me while we were growing up. I realized that towards the end of the month, there's a quarrel, and it is the landlord coming to ask for his monies. And it really annoyed me because I always knew that when it's end month, my father would be struggling to pay rent. Okay, he's raising this family, he's a civil servant. My mom is working there, we're there, but the things are not adding up, just like in many families in Kenya. And I start getting an annoyance about this routine of the landlord coming to ask for his pay and my father struggling to be manly enough to tell him, Bwana, relax. Things are not adding up. So I grew having this desire to actually just have a place where it is all peaceful. Okay? So the seeds were planted there in that fight between my father and the landlords. We are born, and everyone is born where they are born, isn't it? We grew up in Kakamega. So when I pass pieces of land that are for sale, I come back and tell my father, why don't you buy that piece of land? So that we can solve this problem. And of course, he would get annoyed. And when we go to Kakamega, that time there was this shop called Kukopesha. And they were selling cherahani. And every time my mom was making for us sweaters, because my mom used to crochet sweaters for us. And we used to have the best sweaters in primary. And I would see it as too much labor. And every time I go to town, I come back and I tell my mother, why don't you buy a cherahani? Why are you doing this hand sewing thing? Can you make it lighter for yourselves? So I had that instinct in me to always try to find an easier way to solve problems. Now, my father somehow gets a hint from me that, he needs to build,